What's up guys, Hobbo88 here and welcome back to the dirt tracks. That's right, we've got sprint cars. Last week TY Gaming 66 suggested since it's the World Finals at Charlotte you should run late models of sprint cars, which I agree, that's something that can't go past without doing a video about. So I've been looking all week at trying to find a version of Charlotte that I can race on against the AI, which has been a challenge in itself. But here we are. I think I've figured it out. So we've got Jason Johnson's number 41 Priority Aviation Services 410 sprint car, and we're good to go. We're going to go out here and have a run, 30 laps at Charlotte against the AI. For those that are wondering, the reason why I picked Jason Johnson's car is when I first started watching sprint cars, in person, so I grew up around the dirt tracks here in Australia, but I grew up around sedan racing, not sprint cars and things like that. So sort of equivalent to late models and things like that over here. But it wasn't until the mid 2000s that I started going and watching sprint cars. Unlike over in America, the classes that I used to follow never really raced with sprint cars, so I didn't get to see them very often. They didn't come to my local track as a kid, so I didn't see them. I never really saw sprint cars as a kid, and when I first started going and watching the sprint cars at sort of Premier Speedway, Warrnambool, Avalon Raceway, Jason Johnson was the American to beat at the time. He was the one who came out every summer and was the fastest guy. Obviously, Americans have been coming to Australia since the 80s. You know, Danny Smith has been coming to Australia since forever ago. And he certainly isn't the first, won't be the last sort of type of thing for American drivers to come to Australia. But at the time when I first started, Jason Johnson was the fast American. So I thought, you know, why not run as his car? At the same time, I think this is a great looking car, so that certainly has a bearing as well. Now, this isn't the best looking version of Lowe's or Charlotte dirt track you can get on a rFactor. It's not too bad, but there is a much better version out there. But that much better version I just couldn't race on. The AI, it's like they were on tram tracks around the pole line of the track, and they were completely unbeatable. So I've decided to run on this version. I think this is about the fourth version I've tried, and we seem to have some parity where we can actually race against the AI here. So we just get a bit of a run here on the top. Getting a little bit of the limiter down at the end of the straight too, so we'll have to adjust the gearing a little. Whoa! Alright, we might call it a day there for practice. Let's have a quick look the replay of that. Now, this is one of the great tracks. Charlotte is one of the good racetracks that's out there. I love watching racing here. I'm sort of in the middle of actually watching the World Finals at the minute. I love it. I actually really enjoy watching the big block modifieds around here. Personally, they're probably my favourite. But you know, I really like this track. And the World Finals are a big event. It's something that, yeah, I should be doing a video for. It's a key marquee event of the season, so that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and join the race now, because this isn't a Dirtworks Designs mod. The AI is a bit wonky, and I'm pretty sure that when we go to start this race, we're going to be all crashing into each other, and hopefully the AI sorts itself out. So let's see what happens. Right on cue. And that's just because the track hasn't been made quite the same and probably up to the same standard as what Dirtworks Designs do, so... Green, oh, we're off already. Let's go. Oh, I didn't adjust the gearing. Oh, we'll have to live with that. Oh, right up on the fence. Just hooked the right rear on the wall there. It's a bit awkward. The other thing I also noticed about this track is that I think I had it set for a 4:30 start, but it's certainly night time, so there's obviously no day variation on the weather. No daytime skybox or anything. And for those that are wondering, I'm pretty sure that this version of Charlotte comes from actually, I can't remember. I might have to put a link in the description. So I think that the good version comes from sprintcarsonline.com. Obviously, it doesn't work with the AI. Got our mate Mr. Pittman in front of us, the number 9. Oh, got that same wall again. They're just like four wide in front of me. I've got nowhere to go right now. Perhaps I should be trying the pole line again. No one down here. "30 laps though, it's a long way." Oh, I've got to watch out for those tyre markers. Roth Enterprises number 83. Oh, that car checked up massively. Don't know how I saved that. Turn 2, very tricky. Get a good run on them around the outside of 1, but then the corner sort of tightens up off 2. Oh, way too deep. Lose a couple of spots. Seven C throws a big slider. They all check up early on the back straight. When you get it right, you can run around the top of them. Forgot that he was going to slow down real early. Probably don't quite have the AI difficulty up high enough actually for this track, but it's good. At least we can run side by side with them. Oh, I hear that limiter, that was ugly. Can't hold the throttle down into the corner with the gearing that I've got. The other thing that I've been doing that a few people have been asking about is looking into more content rather than just using the Dirtworks design stuff. Often we find the quality of the tracks goes down as we start getting into those outer boundaries of the internet where you can find sort of homemade jobs of different tracks, but some of them are good, and that does include some of the Australian tracks. I've had a lot of people ask me about doing some Australian content for sprint cars. I've been looking, I have found a few decent tracks, so I am planning on doing a video on that. One in particular I'm really looking forward to, so stay tuned for that. Oh, in the wall again? No. Yep. Almost. Oh. Every time we make a bit of ground, I meet concrete and we drop back again. Oh, oh. Once again. That was a bit better. I just don't have anywhere near enough gear. Can't believe I forgot to change that. Here we go, we're coming. I think the highest we've got to is around about right here. At Roth Motorsports 83 again. Alright, we held them back, we're in third. Oh no! Oh, saving the century, how about that? Not ultimately all that realistic when it comes to sprint cars, but I'll take it. Now the red mist is descending. Not happy with that. Oh, there's the checkered flag, we've run out of laps. Well, it would have been good for a top three, probably could have gotten the win there. Make so many mistakes, probably would have made the win easy actually. But that's Charlotte, that's the World Finals, and that's the end of the 2016 sprint car season for America. But that is good news for me, because that means it's the start of the sprint car season here in Australia, which I love. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much to TY Gaming 66 for the recommendation. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for this one, and we'll see you guys in the next one.